welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to be more confident. My first tip for you is start acting like you are that person. The person you want to become that. Walk like her, talk like her, think like her. Change your entire mindset if you have to, but do it. You want to be in your feminine energy, right? You have to let things come to you. Make sure that things are going in your way in the most effortless, easiest, most feminine and relaxed way. When you start forcing things to happen, you're proving the universe that you really don't think that you deserve that thing. We tend to not differentiate ego and confidence. These are two different things separated by a very fine line. You have to learn how to take criticism and advice from people. Are they higher than you? Are they even in your field? Look at their lives. Should you take advice from them? Have they done more than you've done? Have they lived more than you lived? Do they know what they're talking about? Do they know you as a person? This is really important because you are letting people who don't even deserve the time of the day ruin your mood and make you feel insecure. The person that you're taking advice / criticism from, do they see your vision? Do they know what you want to become? Are they even that person? And who are you? Take a few months, years off of everybody else. Based in your own energy, take time to know who you are, to your core, to your essence. Social media is really alienating us away from our essence and our true selves. You're not so different from who you were when you were 4 to who you are today. It is your essence, your purest form, because it hasn't been corrupted by society's standards yet. Can't you take some time out of your week, your year, to reconnect to that person, which is who you really are, the uncorrupted version of you. If you don't give them permission, nobody can tear you down if you are not doing it alone in your head. That's what you have to work on. How do you speak to yourself? When you're behind closed doors, what are your thoughts? Are they made to create a better version of you? Are they made to love who you already are? Are they made to change the things that you don't appreciate about yourself? What are you doing with your time? Are you creating more than you're consuming? Because consuming more leads to comparison, and this comparison will lead you to being insecure because you're not making what you said you were making. And talking about doing what you said you were doing. You should build your confidence around the fact that you are keeping your words. Sometimes we don't realize that we are feeling bad because we feel guilt inside of our heads. Because you said you were doing something, you said you were not calling that person, you said that you will not be leaving that person, disrespecting you again, you said that you will not procrastinate, and you did it. And you are disappointed in yourself. The worst kind of pain when you said you were doing something for you, not for anybody else, but for you, and you realize that you can't even do that. That is the worst kind of pain. Do you want that for yourself? Don't you want to learn how to respect yourself? Because you don't have any self-respect right now, baby. You're letting everybody walk all over you, including yourself. Do you want that for your life? People pleaser, stop doing what people were telling you for a few weeks, months, and do whatever the hell you want to do with your life. Take your decisions based on what you think will be the best for you. Don't listen to advice. Tell them, hey, thank you, but no thank you. I'm going to do it my way. And if I can't face it, which is something that all confident people and charismatic people do, is that they own up to their mistakes. They take accountability, and they even to the slightest mistakes, they be like, hey, I'm sorry. I'm taking accountability. I will never do that again. And tell me how I can fix my mistakes or own it up to you. How do you want to make your family proud when you can't even make yourself proud? I'm going to call you out. I don't care. What you going to do? Because I guarantee you can't beat me up. Yes, I'm spitting facts on you. Yes, I've been spying on you, and I can tell you haven't been owning up to your words, and this is a shame. You should be ashamed of yourself. Now go take that book, go take that notebook, that pen, and write your plan and do the work. That victim mindset, and they're not like, oh my God, I'm such a loser. No. They start to see, where did I make that mistake? What did I do wrong? And they redo the plan until they get it. Until they can do it well, until they're proud. That's what you have to do. You should not take things personally, at least not from everybody. Because sometimes people can be rough. People can talk to you in a way that you don't like, but it's not necessarily that they want to hurt you. Why should you entertain something that is already negative to you, even if it's not the intention of the person in front of you? Why would you entertain it? My favorite hack, and I have been practicing it for like months and even a year now, treat yourself as if you were your kids. With the same discipline, with the same love, with the same defense. You have to defend yourself in this world. The world is selfish and harsh. How are you going to make it in the world if you are not your own safe space? How would you defend yourself if you are at your own safe place? If you are not safe in your own head, how do you expect to be able to defend yourself and others? Because sometimes we love others more than we love ourselves. First of all, it shouldn't be that way. You should love yourself more than you love others. Don't tell me about selfishness, because if you be able to love others, you need to be able to love yourself. And if you don't love others, you don't even love yourself, because you are a projection of everybody and everything. Your body and your mind and your spirit and soul is not the same thing. It's connected, but it's not the same. You could be going to the gym. You could be eating the healthiest food, but the media you consume, the people you hang around, the thoughts that you entertain in your head are not matching the vibe. You could be prettier than Adriana Lima or Angelina Jolie or Naomi Campbell, but your head is ugly as hell. Your thoughts are ugly as hell. The things that you entertain in your heart, mind, and soul are ugly as hell. So it doesn't matter if you're pretty, because your energy is going to transmute to the outer world, and you'll be like, dang, what the fuck is that? People are going to see it. A lot of times, we think that we're going to do everything by ourselves. Confident people, charismatic people, successful people are aware that they need people to succeed. You cannot do anything by yourself in this world. People will be like, I started from the bottom, nobody helped me, I was alone. You are a liar. You found someone, even if you didn't know, that helped you and got you to where you are. Even if it's a small thing, that thing could have been a burden for 10 years. You could have not been able to achieve this or that without the help of that person. People are helping you without you even knowing. You have to be grateful for your life and the abundance that was given up to you. And what are you going to do with that abundance, with that intelligence that God gave you? What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with the abundance, the life? Are you going to rot in your bed? Are you going to think that you're ugly? If you believe in God, God took the time to create you, and you are out here calling yourself ugly, that is disrespect. God took the time to create you, and you're eating junk food every day. You call yourself a believer of Christ. You are treating yourself like a piece of shit, entertaining bad thoughts, and calling yourself a child of God. You are disrespecting the holiness of you. You are disrespecting the divine inside of you by calling yourself ugly, eating junk food, not feeling pretty, not showering. Depression could be a factor, but it should never ever make you forget that you have to show gratefulness. You should never meet new people, put yourself out here and put everything that you have been learning for the past years in perspective. You're gonna realize, damn, I don't know anybody. Because everybody can teach you something. Even if they're not useful in the sense of they doing something physically for you, they're gonna help you with putting yourself and your whole life into perspective, with their history, with their success, with their failures, with everything. So people are always useful. That's why I always say, if you think people are useless and you want to do everything by your own, it's your ego getting triggered because you have been let down many times by other people, which is not something you want to keep doing, girl. Let me clear my throat real quick because I've been speaking fast for 15 minutes now. So not always being in control is such a flex, because you are not being a control freak. You are not addicted to success. To be able to be successful is to know that money is nothing. When a rich person tells you money doesn't make happiness, they're not telling you that what they buy with their money, what they invest in money in, doesn't bring them happiness, but they're telling you that the money doesn't define them. The money itself is not the provider of their happiness. The money is a conductor. They make the money. So it's them that produces their happiness because they make good choices. They know who they are. They're confident. So before I leave you, because I have things to do, baby, I have to tell you one thing.
Your physical appearance matters more than you think. Your physical appearance
Appearance can land you to jobs you never expected to go.
There are people I know who landed so many opportunities with their looks, only their looks, no talking, no expressing love, kindness, whatever. Their looks brought them to a certain place, to a certain social status. And they'd be like, I'm gonna take care of myself because this brought me so far. So I'm not asking you to change your appearance. I'm asking you to feel good with how you already look.
Your confidence will bring you so far. And I hope this video has motivated you to be more confident. If you ever need help, my Instagram DMs are open, my TikTok and YouTube comments are open. And if you need more tips, a video is going to be uploaded soon, approximately at the same time the YouTube video is going to be released. So stay tuned for that and go subscribe to all my pages. Everything will be linked in the description box. I love you.